Hello there, this is Rod with Misadventure. Catherine and I went to visit Dominican Republic in 2023. We went up in the hills and we saw how the folks live there. Yeah, we could have went to the beach at Amber Cove, but we wanted to see something different. We wanted a little more culture. We wanted to see what it was really like behind the walls, behind the tourist t-shirt shops. We wanted to see how the folks really lived. If you ever get a chance, do it, because you will see that maybe we are very blessed in the United States of America compared to some other places, without a doubt. If you like our content, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. If you would, it would help us out a bunch. We much appreciate it. But in the meantime, just enjoy our little trip up through the hills on the tour bus and see what it's really like in Dominican Republic. What you're seeing here is indicative of what's in the city area, made to look a certain way to appease the eyes of the tourists, to get them to come into the shops and things. But once you leave this area and go up into the hills and down the country roads, you get a real feel for what it's like to live in Dominican Republic. The tour guide informed us that we would be going up into the hills and actually be stopping at a citizen's home, and we'll be getting a tour of the home and surroundings. And then we were to do a lunch at another spot. This townhouse you see is not the typical dwelling for someone who lives here. Once we made it to the home that we were to tour, we were allowed to walk freely through their home and take pictures. I couldn't help but notice all the beautiful plants and things around the yard and how well kept that it was, and how beautiful the plants and flowers were. And no, I don't know what they are. I just think they're cool. It didn't take long, though, to spot the differences in our lifestyle in America and the lifestyle that they have there. And it didn't take long to see the similarities either. As I go up the wall, I notice that there is no blockage between the wall and the roof, leaving a hole all the way around the top of the home. Then there's the electrical system that I noticed on the wall that looks less than desirable, but when it's all you got, it's all you got. I noticed modern appliances, a sink, a stove. But I did notice out back that they did collect rainwater to convert into usable. Now, even with the modern appliances in the kitchen, around back, outside, there was another kitchen made with cement blocks and utensils that looked rather used. The vibe I got is that they probably cooked more right here than they were on the stove in there. The stove didn't look used, really. Later on in the day, the tour director informed us that there was about 4 different homes along this route that they took turns with the tourists so that each home would have an equal chance to make some income from the tourism. They collect rainwater to make it into drinking water.
The homemade brooms.
We kept noticing cement block houses that were partially done. The tour guide said that these folks build their houses one block at a time, and they pay for the blocks as they build. That way there is no mortgage because there is no banks to loan them any money to build a home like there is in America. I saw very few fence posts holding the fence up. It was mostly just sticks that had been cut off, but it worked. Then I noticed the clean clothes hung on the line and the rain barrel underneath with the bucket, and I could tell they had been washing their clothes on the outside of the house. Then we came upon the grade school, and I noticed that the basketball net was broken and gone. And I must admit that brought a bit of sadness to my heart, because it's like I see the surroundings, I see what's going on. It's like, how long will it take them to get that replaced? Along the route, we saw several children playing on the front porches and would come out near the road to collect the candy that the tour driver would throw out his window. And this is one of the such houses I was speaking of with the cement blocks. This one was not done yet. And the gentleman making clay pots up here on the mountainside, I could only assume that this is his only means of money or any kind of income. One thing that they weren't short on was natural beauty. Totally surrounded. Totally. I noticed these little fruit and vegetable markets about every 3 to 4 miles, and that is really the only thing I saw in the way of commerce really being made here. It wasn't uncommon to see 2 or 3 people on a small motorcycle cruising around. We reached our second destination, and it was not a letdown at all. The food was excellent. The locals prepared a meal. They did this all the time, you could tell. But the place was beautiful. Everything was in order. And it was such an interesting place just to hang out for a while. I would encourage anyone and everyone to get off the beaten path and go and see what things are really like out of the city or out of away from where things are kept a certain way to look suitable for tourists. You learn so much, and you see just how fortunate that we really are here in the United States. I was told that this parrot here would bite you. if he got half a chance not to stick your finger up around him because he likes fingers. I can't remember the name of these plants, but when you touched them, they would close up like a little Venus flytrap or something. And once again, we see the traditional stove that they must be accustomed to using and comfortable using because they were using it. After a good meal of grilled chicken, beans, and rice, we got back on the tour bus and we headed back down toward the Carnival cruise ship because our day here was about finished. If you like our content, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you would. We really appreciate it. And remember, in 2026, Catherine and I will be on Miss Adventure, our 36-foot boat. This is Rod Owsley on YouTube, Miss Adventure. Signing off for now. Hope to see you again soon.